Hello, everybody. You know what? I want to do something very original and actually inspired by ironic other people of color, especially Asians and Hapas. You know, that actually got me inspired to is colorism. When I mean colorism, this is something mainly for the black community. Talk of light skin, dark skin, of women being discriminated because of the color of their skin, and a lot of people fetishize the lighter tone and so forth. You know. And I want to talk this to both black women and also biracial women as well. That's also mixed with black. So, actually quite inspired. I was actually inspired by a lady friend of mine. She was talking about the Hapa, which I have a number of respect for. And it got me thinking that it goes back to what I was saying of the media perpetration show lighter skin is better than darker skin. It's more, downgrade basically. And I want you to have a fair discussion. I grew up in this ignorance myself of seeing lighter skin versus dark skin nonsense, and I feel like it's stupid. You know, so it just, to me, it's flat out stupid. It's redundant. But you know, and that's what the white supremacy and also the media and social media have a negative impact, especially on women. You know, especially I notice that women of color, and I really kind of realized I have talked to this many ladies in the past about this, especially sisters. I was kind of thinking, it's really sad how they, of course, the image is being destroyed, And I see this back in, what is that? Actually, on my other business page. But basically, it was showcase that, I forgot what I was going to say. I'm drinking my energy. I really want to say something encouraging to women of color and black women, also biracial black women. You are beautiful in the way the skin you are. I know that's a contradiction because we struggle internally as well as externally to really be ourselves. Especially we got the media brainwashing, think it's cool to be a white woman, or other races of women, mainly white women. And I recognize this so much, And I want black women and biracial women admit to yourselves, do you really hate yourselves? You know what I'm saying? If you do, please leave a comment or an email if you feel that way. I ain't come off no ignorant or disrespectful tone or anything. Actually, a modest tone, because this was actually pointed out to me through the Asian community about this. There was a lot of white worship going on. And I want you to be real. And actually, it was kind of sad. I had talked to a fellow sister about this, that if she can't get a good dude, she'd go for a white guy, And ironically, me and Asian guys were just talking about this. Actually, I was shown by this a year ago on Reddit. And I was very intrigued. Actually, ironic, the white man and Asian female relationship, it so much reminds me of this, exactly reminds me of this. How the woman think that their own men are garbage, but yet they idolize being white. So you got a lot of them be real. And you could bring the feminists involved, got these black women and biracial women want skin bleach themselves. They want to put on weave or blonde and all that. And it's sad. They really don't really love themselves. They get plastic surgery. I see this too. You get different eye coloring, everything from fake head to toe. And I feel like there's also the media and also racism. Actually, I was shared by this by a couple of sisters. They had to, get rid of their locks and their dreads or so, which I find them pretty beautiful. And they had to put on weave because they really don't know how to really set themselves. They're not being around a healthy source of female energy too. And I recognize also in the black community, a lot of them just flat out hate themselves, And I admit that I deal with my self-internalization too, so I'm not just trying to sound like a hypocrite or better than anybody, but I do recognize a woman of color, especially my own. And it sounds like a straight up double standard. I mean, I like any woman that's be respectful, be modest, respectful, have some class about themselves. Don't be a trash bag. Don't degrade yourself, regardless of race, I really want to say a kind message to black women and biracial women, that she was inspired by my lady friend. Just found out, I had to understand it's a Hapa, like half Asian, half other races, And it's pretty touching how they can really correlate with each other. But in the black community, it seems like everybody just so hateful to each other, and it's sad, People should just be, be yourself. And that's another thing we want acceptance, and sad to say, in a negative way, and that is, I feel the pain of mainly women of color, though, especially sisters, and I feel like most of the media, and media in general, just disrespects women. It makes women feel really ugly about themselves. It tells women that you're not pretty in your own skin, You got these women just bleaching themselves and put on somebody else's hair. And ironically, I'm going to tackle this issue, and this will be a double standard. Let me just get this out of the way. Interracial dating. I noticed this too. When a black woman date a white guy, she usually is soft-spoken, dainty, nice, and she's so submissive and feminine. But when it comes to our guys, let's be real, they shat on us, they disrespect us, they say we're good for nothing, we're bums, we're criminals, and so forth. And yes, I'm just saying that one time, call it what it is, black women and women of color, call it for what it is. That's one negative I had to say about that. But when it comes to white guys, or other races of men, they suddenly drop the attitude. They suddenly drop the attitudes, the nasty demeanors, and become, butt lickers, And I recognize that from also other racist community too. This actually shared to me, which is quite astonishing. And this ain't come off no bashing video, just in case the feminazis are mad. I'm just expressing my sorrows for young women of color, especially young black little girls. Doesn't matter if they light skinned, dark skinned girls. They're getting discriminated, you know what I'm saying? And I recognize this too. It's very sad. I'll be a hypocrite myself. I was disrespected by tons of black women my whole life or so. And that took itself that I took the interracial dating because I just got tired of being disrespected. No lie. So I feel like what it is a lot of self-internalized racism and also sexism too. And I just found out, I could be wrong about this, how a lot of women are, I guess like mainly black women, were saying they was being discriminated on jobs. If they don't be a certain quota, they won't be accepted. And I recognize that. I do recognize what black women are going through to a degree. Not the ones who shatter and disrespect and put down brothers, you know what I'm saying? And I know that we don't have a healthy viewpoint each other. And the guys I really definitely look up and forward to are definitely Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, how I should present myself. And ladies, and especially black women, color, and biracial ladies, stop letting the media destroy you. Stop letting social media destroy you. Be comfortable with your beautiful dreadlocks. Be glorious with your dreadlocks. Be glorious with your dreads and so forth. And actually take the time out to know brothers. No, not every black man's a scumbag. Just like not every black woman is a prostitute. You know what I'm saying? And we also got hip hop. That's just ruined the image of black women. Let's just get this out the way. Yes, it's hypocritical from black artists, black rappers, singers, and so we degrade our woman. I had to analyze what a black woman actually said to me on my videos I have had made, technically my music. She was saying how black men are so disrespectful that no other race of men don't disrespect their own woman. I say that's a lie right there. So every man, doesn't matter what color, race, there's some respectful dudes and also some disrespectful dudes. You just need to stop being blinded by the physical attributes and actually take the time out to know somebody. There's some snakes in all colors, it's snakes in women too, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like this gender division doesn't really help us either, And I recognize this, this is the first video I want to say, hey, if this is at least the only video to say, hey, I appreciate fellow honest sisters and biracial women, black women, and all that. I don't feel like they ain't got a voice or platform. But take the time out to say we got problems, I say this just yesterday of black men with depression, We need to stop hiding behind labels and just say, hey, we admit we got issues. We got problems. We got problems accepting ourselves. We got a problem just being ourselves. And ladies, I do recognize your plight. You don't need to call me or other men misogynists or woman haters and so forth. This is actually an encouragement video. Just in case the feminazis are foaming at the mouth, just saying foretell that one time only that I do recognize this. I mean, I haven't recorded really a lot of music myself besides financial situation is because I got tired of seeing, let's be realistic, of the minstrel show basically in hip hop studios. Think it's cool to act like a negative stereotype, but I know in America's capitalism and negativity sells, violence sells, sex sells, and so forth. And it's very funny though. Ironic, I had post something interesting. I post two memes. I talk about respect the woman, and I talk about the show Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. You know what's so sad I have to say about this? Guess who got the highest views? Was Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B telling, sad to say, black women and also biracial women think it's cool to be prostitutes, But if I talk about respecting women, I don't get nothing. I get laughed at, actually. I actually was told in studios, no disrespect to my producers or anything, was told exactly by producers to say, I don't care about uplifting my people, bettering my people and all. I'm about money, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of these rappers and singers, I don't put them on anything, but a lot of them don't care about their own people. They don't care about their communities, A lot of them just out for a buck, But hey, it's capitalism. I don't knock for you make a buck. But where's your integrity, I'm saying this to both black men and black women. Where's your integrity, And before a lot of black dudes call me a simp and all that, this is something I've been waiting to make in a while, because I was influenced just by the Asian community as well as other races, Hispanic community, how they taught they love and appreciate, respect a woman. That actually kind of hurts me to say, and it's sad to say hip hop has done a really horrible disservice in the media too, of how we look towards each other, especially I don't mean to deride this topic, but it's hard to even look at your own people in a positive light when you, especially seeing it all the time, But I just want to say on social media and one time only that I do recognize your pain, black women and biracial black women and dark-skinned black women as well. Stop hating yourselves, And it's a double standard because I know I just talked about this yesterday and other times too in True Force Loneliness. I do recognize the plight, And it pains me to say that, hearing it from these particular Asian men, despite they going full with the white man and Asian female relationships, it's kind of sad they willing to fight for their own woman, But their own woman, idolize their men. No disrespect, idolize white dudes and stuff. I'm not a hypocrite or racist or anything. Just saying for what it is. Just want to send a message to both light skin, dark skin, black women. You are appreciated. Just be yourselves. Rock your beautiful dreads. Rock your lokes and so forth. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to say about that. And also, if you need help, to get some therapy, you know what I'm saying? It's not cool to be a black man hater or a man hater in general. It's not cool to be a feminazi, you know what I'm saying? Because we need each other. Not just besides race, we need each other socially, And this is what happened when you let the media and social media brainwash a generation of fools to despise each other, So I just want to say thank you to the both Asian and Hispanic community. Who really woke my eyes up that we need to really appreciate our people, and I recognize this. So thanks. Martell's out.